Grand Rising, welcome back. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys are enjoying your day thus far. All right. So we have this energy here where I was just trying to put my phone up here and it fell down and the cards fell. It's almost like whoever the spy was lying on this Empress. And the Empress is not, there's a death not or an ending not coming with this Empress here. Okay. I feel like now something about an offer that's coming in, you can't take this. With this bluish green energy, you can't, blue, green, red energy is in reverse. What was the three in those coat of arms? Blue, green, and red. It's in reverse. The Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody else is spying on this side too. Blue, red, and green. The green deal, because I was thinking it ain't no more green deal. If this is what they trying to do is turn something green or something, then the green deal or the new green deal or Jean Green deal. Somebody's a big rat. It's has something to do with this Jaguar, right? This Jean deal energy and these people that were surrounded by me. The personal family members that they altered. When the lady in the Bible says, I have raised these people up so beautifully and they turn wicked towards me. They may have, but this could also be AI inspired or brainwashing to turn people against somebody. They use some kind of warfare, and that's the truth, okay? And these people are going to get the death here or the ending. But some of these people are already dead. So let's look at this word. I wanted to look up. Hold on one second. Let me open the window. I wanted to look up. I can't really find anything on the green deal that's telling me exact. Like, I can't find anything that say green deal. This is what's in it. You know what I'm saying? So anything you got to hide or something like this or do it like that, then, you know, it's questionable. But I feel like this is what's the destiny here for these particular people here. Chariot energy in the water. There could be some Navy energy here. Navy SEAL or Navy energy. The cards just fail, okay? And I feel like this Emperor energy is being moved over. I don't know. There's something about the New England area here as well. But I noticed that somebody was talking about Genesis 1 and 29. For I have given you these herbs. We're going to go ahead and do a quick read on that in a minute. After we read this black energy. Oh, I forgot to put that on my paper. Because I'll forget. This could be this. Also, I said my auntie Nessa, if they're dealing with the forever young version or the vampire version of this auntie, that would be Candace Owens. Okay, possibly. Even the one that pierced me. So these are the people that pierced me when I was little, and they put themselves in high council to judge me because they know that the judgment is upon them. So I'm guessing they thought to judge me first, because if these are the first generationers, it's a chance that all these women that were around me were really transgenders, and there was something weird going on to steal the energy, harvest the energy through touching, kissing, petting, piercing, raping, stealing from me, whatever this is, okay? As the Christ energy or the Empress, okay? So let's go ahead and look at this, because we want to see where we can put these black people, okay? Because if these people are dead in the eyes of law, how I'm thinking, then they have no standing for real. They would still be a worker class only. They wouldn't be able to work in the government. They wouldn't be able to have anything to say when it comes to the government or any other higher or upper echelon, okay? There's a Two of Cups energy coming in, but I feel like it's not going to be a child or a seed. Maybe somebody did something to damage somebody, but somebody got to focus on rebuilding something anyway. I'm hearing all my children, so all their children are my children now, whatever they've done. So these will be children that belong to the government anyway. So these people sacrificed, they didn't care, I'm guessing. Something like this. Yeah, we got this ocean deep energy in reverse with whoever this is that's surrounded by this snake. Ten of Wisdom energy. Somebody is not as wise as they thought. They could have turned Mayat into a snake. Or they could be using a snake and saying that this is Mayat to bring order, but it's in reverse, so order is not coming. It's actually really chaos. All right? Yeah, somebody is young-minded, but that's how God wanted somebody to be older but young-minded. So somebody think that they could get a younger girl and do this, but it's really just, it's somebody's essence here that we're talking about. So this is where they've been making a mistake, but I don't think it's a mistake. They were doing this on purpose for the past couple centuries. Getting rid of the one, because I said, why would somebody walk up? It's not about women at the age of 40 with one of these traditions, Native American, Indian, African, somebody's tradition is about discarding women, but that's when they get to their finest, right? Especially if they're able to still be youthful or look young, or they're not all battered down by men in the work field. But the spinoff on that is that you could be with somebody that was keeping you complacent, and keeping you broke down or something. But some times have changed. And the way that people support people has changed. The way that information gets out has changed. You could be on YouTube thinking, I don't have no followers, but there could be an underground network where people blasting your shit and they really feeling what you're saying. So never stop talking about what you're saying because somebody don't like it. It's almost like, where did the glasses go? Almost like, you know, you got to have that determination. You got to have these things. Because I was thinking size really, in a matter of something, size doesn't really matter. Because one person has been fighting these unseen forces all their life. They didn't even see them. And they were fighting these unseen sources all their life, or entities all their life, and they're still standing. That person's going to look stronger. They could be broke, busted, disgusted, but they're still standing. That person's going to look stronger than the person with billions of dollars, and the enemy that you're supposed to kill is still standing. Somebody looks stronger. And do you get what I'm saying? So these people could have bought 1,000, 1,000,000 people to be on their side. But if you standing alone, once somebody weighs out the options, somebody looks stronger. And then eventually, if you're on the right track, you're going to get the things that you need in order to do the things that you need to do. Okay? If you be patient. A lot of these people, if they would have been patient with the Christ instead of judging or trying to slander somebody, they'd be in the book of life too, but they didn't erase themselves. By trying to white out the book of life, they didn't erase themselves from the book of life. It's something like this. Okay? It's something just like that. Okay? So we got also junior judgment, one which was rendered or entered after the rendition. So this could be somebody showing up late to the party after these people thought they'd won and been celebrating and buying shit. It says after the rendition or the entry of another judgment on a different claim against the same defendant. So there's a different claim, or there's many claims. There's a list of claims that you can bring up against somebody. And one of these is going to work, or some of these are going to work. Somebody wants you to focus on the one little thing, okay? But really, there's 100 other things you could go outside, just like we're looking at judgment. But there's all these other different forms of judgment that can be used against whoever these people are. It says specific types of judgment, okay? So it's basically something in here. These people can be, this could be also what somebody was doing to you as a child and throughout your whole life. But they didn't ran out of options. If somebody looks back, all they have to do is look back, see you still standing, and that they haven't locked you up or something because they can't, because you didn't do anything wrong. This is just false. This is like something, a stain on your life or something like this. That the more that people kind of look at it and look at the situation and stop trying to judge it from, these are like people that ain't even haughty trying to judge something from a haughty position. So there's a whole gap of like a false notion or narrative or something like this. That's the first big mistake, okay? Because if you bring somebody up, people going to want to see them for themselves, even if they don't want to. If somebody's interesting enough, people going to want to see them for themselves. And that's where you made a mistake by putting eyes on this person to ruin them, but actually is going to start ruining someone else. Do you see what I'm saying? It's something like this that's going on here. All right, so let's see. These are also branches in families, because again, it was saying God gave all the leaves, but you notice most of the trees that we dealing with on here don't have leaves. The only one, excuse me, the only ones that had leaves last night, and that didn't even look like a leaves. It looked like fake leaves on those trees. Um, these branches, the branches don't have leaves. Why did God make those trees, or why are those trees and all these things if yea are the branches though? Why don't the branch, why the branches don't have leaves on it? Because they place the leaves around the world card energy. But if you look at this energy with the blood or the red energy, there's no leaves around her. She's standing alone, or she's gathered some up in her hands with a couple red roses, okay? And she's just standing there with that, okay? This could also be somebody trying to leave the Holy Spirit and say, here, we giving you all the, no, that was for these people. But see, they broke the rules by touching the Holy Spirit. So even if the leaves ain't around the Holy Spirit, you still wasn't supposed to touch the Holy Spirit. So now you didn't already, now you could stay in Genesis and we could just cancel out so many things in Genesis 1 alone that you won't be able to do, that God is seeing is not good because you did this instead. Okay? So let's see. We're going to look up black. So the branches, or I mean, the leaves were given to them. But this time the leaves weren't given to you. God didn't give you that in the beginning right now. If you're trying to redo it, because I don't know why they try to do that. But if you're trying to redo it, that's why nothing is the same. You tried to cancel out the person before you gave them their honor and their gifts and their whatever. Okay? And try to redo something. And these are people that's not even involved in creation. And again, creation hadn't even happened in Genesis 1 yet. Some things, some plants were being created. Also, when the earth joined with the earth, so this is like Africans and Americans, or with the Gullah and the Geechee, right? The earth joined with the earth and things like this, and all the creeping things and blah blah blah, which is the divine possibly, or the vine. Okay, we still only talking about that. Beings, other type of beings wasn't even created yet. So again, this could be also making reference to the flood that just happened, with all the different people from different nations. We really don't know if they was from Mexico or not. We just know a lot of people are in our borders now. Okay, so they did this, that hadn't even happened yet. You see, the creation story hadn't happened in Genesis. God was just playing around with the trees and the seeds and the, you know, I think animals and stuff like this. Okay. I mean, these could be herbivores or whatever you call them. But they wouldn't be eating humans. They wouldn't be eating their family members. They wouldn't be eating that type of meat or something like this. But they were doing that. This also stealing the identity of, or something like this, okay? So this is like new herbage coming in, or new leaves, or new something coming in, but they're supposed to replace the ones that was already there. So this will be Mexicans that found their way in here, did it properly, got the proper things, and they came to America. This could have been effective of them. That's why they kind of are also on the side of America. Like, we had to do all this. We had to do all this hard work to get in. Why are these people just getting to come in? So really, the only thing that they could really eat is the, that they're connected to is the thing which in the own seed. So they was not supposed to take from black people and white people and do all these other things. If anything, they would be the second class race or something, like where the Mexicans that already came here and built something, and then they feed on that. That's like a it's almost like but they didn't do that because this is something about a double jeopardy or something. They're gonna have them grow, or these were the people that was also sending money and sending whatever else back, to information back to Mexico, so that these people can get ready for this particular day. But I mean, to reverse this, it would just take somebody with some balls to just go ahead and say, okay, well then we have to go back about 25 years or 30 years and 40 years, and we have to question all these visas, or we have to question all of you. So like I said before, if vampires are like in the movies and shit we see, when the Carlisles were getting pissed off with these other vampires because they was coming in there doing stuff, causing alarm to them. So they had to check these vampires, or else people is going to start, messing with them, so on and so forth. So it was Mexico's established people's problem to rectify these people also on a certain level coming in here, to each his own, almost, right? Until I have to deal with them, or until America has to deal with them. Or, I mean, the United States might be on something else right now, but when they put that line of demarcation here from the Civil War, reinstated that, also left all them people in the north or something like this, with the Bagram thing, and then they just said, oh, we're gonna do a US, but we're gonna just do it from the east of the garden or Washington DC down to the south. Okay. And we're gonna just act like America don't matter, she don't exist. We're gonna let people go in there and get it from America or Gaia or the sun or whatever, and we're just gonna act like, and we're just gonna start building down here. Okay. It's probably more black people in the South, roots in the South, old lands and resources or something in the South. But it's just like to shake a leg. It's just to say, okay, well then, oh, so you think you've defeated someone? Because the only thing somebody got to do is cause for a mass emergency deportation or something right now. Some of these people could be friends though, right? That's the only problem. Or that's what they're calling themselves. But if I could look at my situation, these are personal situations that grow out and branch out into bigger things. Those are the branches. So really, I'm thinking my best friend, whatever, but her family, my family, the village or something like this was supporting Mexico in America against America the whole time, because they thought something was lighter or better or prettier, or it smelled like this, or something like this. Okay. It's something like this. Okay. So even black people join, whether they know it or not, they join with this evil, wicked stepmother, which is Caucasian, and the Mexican best friend, and treated America, the brown girl, like shit, the American autochthonous one. But it's not because of race, really, if you think about it. It was because of some jealousy, because they knew that I was going to be that horn or that something or the most high energy, or that I am. So this might have frightened these people or something like this, okay? Also, some developments would have come up as to what these people was doing behind my back for the past 25 years. Supposedly my husband, my spouse, my in-laws, and my friends. Whether these are clones of them or not, it has to be spoken about. Because this is the center of something. We're talking about the Bible, but if you bring it down to this fact, this is what this is. This is I am the main part of creation. Whatever I created with this man, it's my creation. I am the creation. I brought you into the creation, and then you thought to take it over. So this is Satan falling, or Lucifer falling, because he went against God, which would be me. Somebody wants me to bow down to them, but it's not even in my DNA. Like I said, these are, you could say, I'll give you all the meat to eat, but all those people weren't meat eaters. Everybody's not a lion. Everybody's not a lion. Everybody is not even an Adamite. So even if you want to go and say, well, it was in one or whatever when he said that, but it was really about, Adam. Well, everybody's not Adamites. And I think the first child that could have been created was of Seth or Cain, Seth, and I think later became Cain or something like this. It wasn't, that wasn't Adam's child, I don't think. Unless they changed something. In my situation, it could have been, but they could have changed something in the womb. This could be what brought these two people together. Whoever this man is that thought that they was my baby daddy and my boyfriend. Okay, so this could be the Arabic man and then the regular looking man or whatever. Well, I wouldn't say regular because everybody's regular, but this could be where the tie that binds, because these people were already vampires, or they were centuries older than me. I was just a baby lion walking around in the garden, right? So, yeah. So again, one of the enemies just took somebody under their wing as a prisoner. I'm the queen, but they took the queen as a prisoner of their, so that person wasn't the queen. So, usually it's called something called the queen's prison, the queen's something. All right, where they take you into the infirmary. They'll make sure you got food. They'll make sure you comfortable or something like this, because it's kind of like a guest, like you've been taken by the queen, but it's kind of like a guest. So it was really my reign. So I don't see how they would have put me in the I mean, this could be the start of some kind of false identity here. All right, by getting something that looks like me or something else other than me to play my part and keep me as a child or a minor, okay, in the crib, you see, the house. Okay, so it could be something like that. Somebody's name could be Bailey and something about the bayou and bay. Okay, bay leaves. This could also be pictures of people or something like this, or tattoos of certain people. If you keep I heard somebody say if you keep a bay leaf in your pocket or something, something can happen. But again, this could be the energy of if this black name is intertwined with me in like a Beyonce, but they are the African breed and I'm the American breed. So basically they saying that, oh, it's not Christ, it's not Christ, but really they're using Christ seed or Christ herbage or leaves, but they're giving the claim to the bay energy, which was one of the I think it was one of the slave, Hawkins and Bay was one of the slave companies back in the day. So this is like under new names, faces, your favorites and stuff like this. You know, Lucifer coming as a bearer of light. Also something about like you know, it would be like that. Because if just regular old me, you put me next to a celebrity female, automatically people are going to choose that celebrity female because of all of the glitz and glamour and all of the popularity or something, especially if they've been given some kind of secret code to go on the app and laugh at me for not doing nothing or not keeping the part or not making a lot of money or whatever somebody would consider to be powerful or something like this, okay? It kind of seems like that to me. Bigamy. Some kind of bigamy or something. Binding authority. The source of laws that must be taken into account by a judge in deciding a case. For example, statuses or decisions by a higher court of the same state or point. So like I said, if the people that raped or pillaged me as a child is in these courts, that's a conflict of interest. You will not be able to take anybody's word for this. I'm hearing my word is bond. Also binding. So these rituals or something that have something to do, well, let's go ahead and let me get that page out of here. Let's see. Yeah, as a baby. Somebody could have binded somebody as a baby that was stuck to the table. It could be this Candace Owens and this Nico or whatever with the beautiful voice. These could be family members or false family members or something. Yeah, these people could have stole somebody's gifts as a child, somebody's voice. If you were supposed to be like, so, okay, so, but this is crazy because I think that in something, it could be mythical that God gave Lucifer the most beautiful voice. So somebody stole the destiny, but you also stole that destiny. Or they try to switch destinies, okay? And now something is going to catch up to somebody here. Yeah, somebody's memory here. So, because I remember when I was in Texas, when we first moved to Texas, I could have been from 9 to 11 or 12, 8 to 12 or something is when I was living there. I remember one day I was walking through the hallway and I started singing and I opened up my mouth and a voice came out and I'm like, oh my God, I could sing? You know how they'd be like, oh, one day, you know, I didn't know that she could see. One day she was walking through, but see, that's again, somebody could have took the most beautiful voice from the Son of God and gave it to somebody that would be seemingly as Lucifer. And that's how Lucifer got the most beautiful voice, but it really didn't belong to him. It belonged to the Son of God. That was supposed to be like the superstar today. That could, again, Destiny's Child, Destiny Swap, Dark Child energy. This is all some kind of ritual or something here. So when I opened up my mouth and something came out and I'm like, oh my God. Because I was thinking all my life, like, ooh, I wish I could sing or whatever. Ooh, one day I wish I could sing. Am I gonna be able to sing one day? Ma, can you just one day wake up and then you know how to sing? How do people know that they know how to sing? And I'm hearing somebody saying, I don't know. One day I was in there in the kitchen sweeping or something like this, and I heard her open up her mouth, and I'm like, oh my God, she can sing. So this could, I mean, I know that certain people that become famous, they mock or they use these stories or whatever that come from my life. Okay? I'm hearing something about until I met you. okay, or something like this, okay? This is the song that was just on, okay? And now we have I Don't Care. So this story could be, if these people been in our heads, our families' heads, in our heads, and our thoughts, that's how they was able to play us in the beginning here. By having Siamese cats or having retina scans or something in certain families. This ain't everybody. They didn't spend the money to do this with everybody. But I remember that because I think when I was like 11 years old and I was living there, I ended up getting my menstrual, but I only got it for, I had to go home from school or whatever, but I only got it for 2 days and I didn't have it again for about 3 or 4 years. And then I started getting it regularly. So I don't know, somebody could have did some kind of something. I don't know. Somebody could have did something at that point. But I'm not saying that Beyonce took my voice, but it could have been even somebody that they were saving in the background, like this girl, okay? The girl that came out in the past 3 years with the beautiful voice, that they gave it to her. But they could have gave the fame to somebody else, a Texas girl, okay? That's why I keep hearing Houston, we have a problem. So there's something like this, okay? This is on many different levels here. All right. So they knew that, or they thought that this child ain't gonna be, if we just ignore this child, if we all know who this child is, we study her, everything like this is no way she's gonna be able to stand. If we restrict her, you see, I told you guys like in high school, and these are entity attachments here. That was the first card out in this little Kev deck. They could have brainwashed or mind control or swapped out these parents and stuff like this a long time ago, because my dad had the money to put me in cheerleading when I asked to go in cheerleading, but for some reason he didn't. I also wanted to go to, they have vocational open up where you could spend $1,000 and send your child to school. They would go to school or whatever. Like I think sophomore and senior year, they could go to school, but during school, the bus would pick them up and take them to the college, okay? And then they would learn, they would go through the rest of the year going halfway through school and then go to the college to learn hair stuff or something like this, whatever, some little trade or whatever. And I know that my dad could afford to do it. And I'm like, I want to do that. So somebody's trying to make it seem like somebody never wanted to do nothing. Bitch, you ain't got nothing. You nothing. So I learned natural skills on my own. I picked up different hobbies and learned how to do these hobbies and things like this and just taught myself different things like this. But I can tell that there was a spirit following me around that didn't want me to do anything that would have been looked at, like track or anything. Like somebody just wanted me to be fucking or something in high school. I mean, this could be a part of my destiny. I'm not sure. Okay, I could have been naturally some kind of healer in that sense, and then they took advantage of it by using MK Ultra and sending people into the Truman Show to try to fake friend me just so they can get a pass. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think about this stuff like other people like, oh, yeah, you know, that lady, that witch did that spell work on you to hurt your feelings, but it never messed with my confidence or nothing. You see what I'm saying? It's something that's built in, but also man had to take a part in doing some science experiments on testing me or doing me like this. And I feel like these people are in the family of this masculine. And so this family is going to owe me. You see what I'm saying? If they trying to get this nigga out of here for the second time to steal my destiny and take all the finances and shit like this and my crown that belonged to me, this is it. This is not happening no more. So if they even trying to say, oh, well, there was an infidelity or something while she was in this union or this contract with him, bullshit. It's already in the contract that this is an open arrangement. I didn't know that because I really could have went ham, actually, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Smack, nigga, what the fuck you asking me where I'm going for? Sit your motherfucking ass down. I really could have went ham. You know what I'm saying? But whatever I was doing, I thought I was organically doing it anyway. So I'm not ashamed of it either way. You know what I'm saying? When I was having my fun as a youth, I didn't give a fuck what nobody think. I mean, I'm going to have to talk to God in the future, but it seemed like this is what I was born to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like this. I don't know what's wrong with these people or whatever, because these people sit there and they be too like wrapped up in something about what somebody else think about somebody. You know what I'm saying? They be wrapped up in thinking what, but I feel like I was doing what these God and these people programmed me to do. What do you mean? They saw God made something, and then man, the Lord God put MK Ultra or something. And when we start talking about this shit in the when it came with propaganda or when it came to speaking on other things, like conspiracy stuff, we were thinking it was just happening to celebrities, but we didn't know that some of us could have been cast as celebrity individuals. And there's also finances that come with that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just get exploited like that for no reason. There was money waiting for you that you actually earned. So you did deserve some of these funds or something that was supposed to be coming to someone. Okay? Yeah, but somebody, a Hierophant right here, didn't give it to you. Somebody manipulated or put a spin on it, okay? Somebody put a spin on something. So, you know, I'm just thinking about all these little tiny things. Source got me going back because somebody was already doing black magic here, okay? Somebody was doing black magic, but let's see about this. A legal obligation, particularly by a bond or a covenant. A covenant. Okay, so somebody wasn't even old enough to choose this. Yeah, so somebody is not going to die or be ruined because of this, because they already have the authority here. All right, it may be also whoever spent this to try to make another feminine energy or to snake into a woman. This is not working. Somebody is turned into a pillar of salt. Okay. I feel like it could be also because of this feather here or this father trying to take this victory from this child. This person could, this could be your boyfriend or something too, because they could be leaving. They could have killed you, paper genocide or otherwise. Went over here, started while they was still with you. They already started this family. Somebody like, oh, how you gonna tell her? Da, 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 da. They come back, kill you, okay, and then and then try to kill you could also be by stripping everything from you. Like somebody was gathering my assets while they was married or in an obligation with me, and spreading it out with all these other people here. Yeah, messing around over here with these people, they don't even fit in. Whoever this is, they don't even fit in with these people. Somebody was just a people pleaser or something like this. So the strongest person was the one they were supposed to pick. That would have been me, not this person. But it benefited them to pick the person that was the weakest link or a yes man. Now, okay, that's horrible, because if somebody shows dominance and strength in the household, but whatever else attachment that they have or their clone is out here letting everybody fuck them in the ass, then I mean, I must be the man in the house. I was the one you were supposed to be talking to. And since you wasn't talking to me, then none of that shit that you did with this person, because that was my bitch did. Okay? Especially if I was sitting at home and this person was out there doing that and paying the bills. You see what I'm saying? Then that's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? What is you talking about? And not even, because if we want to even talk about disrespectful, this shit right here, what you did was way uber fucking disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if the family did this too, and then allow somebody to also be free to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Like, you bitched out your own son. So how somebody gonna take this opportunity? Like, why did you do that? And then you think you're gonna call the feminine energy a playful or a whore or something? I mean, I don't think I slept with that many people. I mean, I'm just saying that I was doing something out of wedlock. But also, these people had children out of wedlock, and they took them into the underworld. So they don't get to participate, or they don't get to buy and sell. So that'd be a slick way to keep the government or this entity or this whatever from attaching onto your children. But at the same time, then they can't come participate in getting... They can't come participate in getting grants and loans, which was supposed to go to these inner city or urban city children that didn't get nothing. But you gave it to those children in the underworld that's out of wedlock. So you thought you gave them all this full power over their own something. But until God is stepping in. Right? So you thought you were slick by taking these children, not registering them because you didn't want me to know. So this is also another thing. In some of these relationships with these American women, you didn't know these niggas was going out, or there was a clone, or his original version was out there flowering the whole garden while you was married to them. The secret society is going to keep that hidden. This is the Armageddon. We already been in Armageddon. This was what they were doing to try to defeat the Empress here. Right? And then use these women to judge me because they want me to leave because they want this nigga now. But he still want to be with the same bitch that, yeah, y'all had me out here doing this, but I still love her. But these hoes is like, no, we gonna kill that bitch, or you better get her out of here because we got children with you. You know, we swapped out her children, or we killed those children you had with her. Yeah, but I'm still here. So now, since what goes around comes around, bitch, move back to your country with all the information and shit that you've been given since you've been in here in my lands, my resourceful lands, and take them back home and start building something there. Because you cannot stay here. And take that nigga to let you know how much I really don't give a fuck. It's a new nigga coming towards me. So, do you understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know who these people think they dealing with, but we on God level over here. We don't do that other shit over here. All right? We ain't on negativity. We just on what the fuck it is over here. If that's where we want to go. All right? So, Somebody trying to put somebody in prison because they feel shame. They thought that these people tricked this person to think this gonna make you look so masculine. But really, when motherfuckers is looking at it like, maybe it didn't. And we knew that. We just wanted to see if you was gonna do it. And now, yeah, the bitch don't even want you no more. So, you know. You see what I'm saying? The star card. Listen. People got to pay attention to what they do. Yeah, somebody was in the underworld. Yeah, this man can't have this victory. You was fucking in the underworld doing something. You were treasonous against your God, me, your mother. Oh, your woman or whatever. Maybe somebody did have you fucking your son. Okay. Maybe these girls got mad and killed that man, but they didn't think. Whoa, wait a minute. He told us she was dumb and something like this. They didn't think about this part. Because I did love the nigga. I mean, I don't know if this was business. All they had to do is say, this is business. This is how our family is run. You're a vampire or you're this. You know, this is how we do things. And I'd be like, oh, cool. And I'd have shut my mouth and went and did everything and felt safe doing it and like untouchable like everybody else. But you didn't do that. You didn't have me in fear either, but you just had me in a space of not knowing. That's the lack of knowledge that God's children were suffering from. So Moses was teaching these children something, and this is why Moses couldn't go into heaven. But God took the children anyway, but I don't know if I want the children. I don't. I don't know. It depends. It depends. It depends. It's almost like that energy of even when it's talking about, so Moses could have been in Mexico because when these people was coming up and they was talking about, oh, these children is in cages. Oh, these people just sending their children without something. So do you see what I'm saying? That's why I said there's something, there's an aspect here of friends or foe. It could be the Mexican people that was in the community with me that's the foes, and I want to send their ass to Mexico, and I want to let the people that might have been down there can't wait to come back here to see their Lord come back through the gates. I don't know the proper way. Could have even did some other new, if we found out that this was these people that was sent away for a certain amount of time, we could even found a new code or something to let these particular people go through a speedier process to get back here after they take the knee. Okay, but these people could have been down there with this. They could have spliced this best friend and had her down there and one version of her up here. And so this is the Lord to both of these people. And they, you know, somebody be thinking, oh, this is the part of the prophecy when these people come back. But since everybody been my Akashic records trying to outdo God or outdo me, we don't know what they've done. We don't know. We would have to have these people sign something, or you don't get nothing. Okay, yeah, if you want to work for America and you want to take the knee, then maybe you could get a little bit of funds. I think somebody going too damn far. That's what let me know that Mexico is in too many places they're not supposed to be. They could be like the tips of the cross. Okay, this particular friend that could be battling up against me. This will be like a Lola or something battling up against Mary on the show Rain because there was a hidden child that Mary never knew about. You understand? Okay, this could be something like this. I'm not saying that that's the case because somebody could have just cloned some people and made them out of a test tube last week and the motherfucker full grown walking around here talking about, yes, I'm their son. But this person never had this. They're just taking a theory or something that we're picking up on that happened to somebody around here and they're putting it into play because these people don't have their own brain cells. They have to pull from this feminine energy or somebody. So we got the devil stuff in reverse, the African devil stuff in reverse or spiritual. A tower is coming, okay? A tower is coming, and I'm seeing that this eight of swords is not going to be burdened here, all right? But somebody is wielding a weapon here because if these people made AI-based children or something, and these people are highly intelligent or something like this, something has to be built to put this shit at a halt because something is not, that's funny because my 5th grade teacher's name was Mr. Holtz. No, my 6th grade teacher name was Mr. Holtz. So, you know, it's something like this, okay? Yeah, so there's an angel here, okay? That's getting released from this snake, all right? But I feel like a Sagittarius with this tower energy is like, oh, hell no. No, you're not coming up here. Or you're not getting that, okay? You're not getting that. And I feel like there could be a masculine energy here that's protecting these two different beings here. The elephant, or this could be India and Africa, even though we had lions here in America in the prehistoric times. Now, I could be a breed from that older breed of lions here, okay? Not no Lucius Lyons with, you know, all in the industry or with an empire. That could be a part of it too. But I feel like that empire was built off of the model of my family, what I was supposed to be doing. But like I said, these families members sold out not knowing nothing. And it just happened behind my back because I was oblivious to it. But they could have sold out and even tried to sell me out for nothing. Okay? And now they hungry again. All right? Yeah, for this Empress in reverse. So they took another cousin or something and did something here. Okay? They did. They took another person here. All right? But God, now you see what they did and somebody can recover. Because somebody was trying to act like you was fully tapped into everybody else, but you just stupid. But really somebody had you blocked out totally here. And then we got the devil energy here in the reverse. Okay? What else do we have? And this father is not in, this son or this brother or this man or whatever. These people are not going to be able to take this thing up. And this is the truth here. Okay? They're not going to be able to take something from someone. Okay? This is what it's looking like to me. All right? The truth is going to cut loose this Empress in reverse here. This Empress in reverse can't serve or whatever this is. All right? It's something like that. I mean, people say all is fair and love, but I'm just saying, I just like order. I don't have to go all the way. All I got to do is, you know, see what we talking about and then structure it like that. And all motherfucker got to do is listen. Because I don't play games when it come to business. So, you know what I'm saying? So you might say, oh, well, this person has several businesses. How you going to tell this person? Well, I have a business mindset. And I have the same mindset as a lot of these masters. I just never had the funding, the support. I have never had the encouragement, the funding, and the support. I've always had to find that within myself, except for the finances. So, you know, you don't know what somebody, if you're always trying to keep somebody out of that loop or without the money that belongs to them, you'll never really know. Just because I say, okay, I refuse to go out and get a job, I'm going to sit here until whatever my shit is that God said is coming in to come in. That's my plan. That's God's plan for me. Don't worry about what I'm doing or what I'm not doing. Just know that I got it. You see what I'm saying? So it might be also after all this stuff happens here. Okay? After all this stuff happens here is when somebody can do something. It just wasn't the time. Could be the situation here. Yeah, this Empress in reverse was taking this person. You were sitting here reading all this stuff, doing all this stuff, and this Empress in reverse was sending somebody in, a handmaid. So I'm hearing somebody got them hands. So this Empress in reverse was sending the handmaids in to steal from this woman. So this could have happened even last night, okay? Under the guise of musicians. So while people putting on concerts and performances, somebody was coming in and stealing something from this person here, from this Ace of Cups. Because this Empress don't have it, remember? This is just somebody that and this is right here where those other feminine energies were sitting last night. The fake mother and the cousin or whatever like this. This is where they were sitting here. All right? So it's something very much like this. All right? Now it says to obligate to bring to a place or under a definite duties or legal obligations. Okay, so this could have been a sex worker or something like this. I'm seeing this energy with Rhode Island. So these family members moved to Rhode Island. They could have kidnapped me and took me. This is also water energy or the ocean states with this anchor here. These could be, they could have many different world card energies. Okay, don't have to be in my image. They could be in somebody else's image, but they have these. Okay, in Minnesota, the land of many waters. That's so funny. 10,000 lakes. Okay, I did a video on Minnesota in detail with biblical things and stuff like this a couple years ago. But you notice how they say 666. Don't take the mark of the beast. This is why Ilion was having they was doing it quietly. They really wouldn't put it in the headlines, but something's going on there. Okay. This also has something to do with BP or oil or BBP. Somebody's last name could be B, okay? Somebody could be using your last name because they feel like they killed you. But they didn't, I mean, maybe not in the physical, but, you know, somebody's doing something here, okay? Somebody's doing something. This could also be Brandon, okay? So somebody, just talking about Brandenburg. So somebody with the BP, somebody let somebody do it in their booty. And so they're giving them, this person, this position. We're not doing that shit. That's that old nasty shit that y'all was doing before. You're not doing it. I don't have nothing to do with what you do in your personal bedroom. But when you using it to corrupt my system or something like this, I'm not having it. And that's just how I look at it. Okay? I don't know how you look at it, but that's filthy. I'm not gonna start that. Okay? I don't care what nobody fucking say. I said what I said. Ain't nobody saying that you can't play around or do whatever you want to do sexually as long as everybody's into it and you ain't, you know, invading somebody's something like this. What I said is, how dare somebody talk about the women's form or her yoni or the smell of it when you putting your stick in a bowl of duty. That's what I said. Every single time you have sex with somebody, and even if you're doing it to a girl, every time you have sex with her, that's questionable. Okay, that's very questionable. So let a man whisper to you in your ear, "Oh, can I?" And you say no. This group is gonna come and say, "Hey, that's what you want to do? We got bitches lined up." I cannot. Boop, 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 boop. It's something like this. I cannot with y'all. Okay, and somebody thought like that's why I said common sense come in, because you can't think that nothing like this is clean. You can't think that's gonna produce anything clean. You understand what I'm saying? A clean bill of health? No. I'm not judging nobody that's having fun. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, for me, it could probably had to be a honeymoon. I had to be fucked up. Something gonna have to happen, but I can't. But once I let you do that, then you've defiled me. You brought me to the level of, every motherfucking body. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's taught. My shit is taught. What I gotta do that for? You see what I'm saying? That's why I said these people do, these other women from these foreign lands, this is why they like to mess with women's vagina. I don't know if this stuff is repairable or not. I'm not really concerned. Don't matter to me. I'm not a freak. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I like sex. I would be upset if I can't, come or masturbate or use my toy or something. But it ain't gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be happy because you gonna get killed because you tried to defile the Holy Spirit. And so, again, it's just purity. Pure can also mean somebody that just straight, no chaser. This is the pure truth. This is what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say, oh, but your mouth is filthy. How can you keep saying that? You're blaspheming God, saying you're the Holy Spirit. Well, we living in this day because people are doing worse things than this to other people here. This is just a way of expressing myself. All right? Yeah. So this was hidden here. Okay? The truth was hidden about somebody. Somebody could also be trying to, like I told you, go through your Akashic records and they actually seeing, somebody could say she can't cook, she can't do this. And somebody seeing this dinners used to be maxing that food. That shit look good. I want her to cook some food for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she wasn't cooking for all the homies, but who should be? Who should be cooking big ass meals for a whole bunch of niggas and having them, falling asleep on your couch or something? But that would look very bad. That would look bad. That would be unholy. Looking. You know what I'm saying? Looking. Yeah, we got a beggar in reverse. So this Empress in reverse wanted the real Empress to be a beggar. Right? And since somebody's telling the truth, nobody don't want to look at what you're saying no more. Okay? They might want to smash you with a rock. All right? And like I said, something is in reverse. The tree is still intact. Something is in reverse because these branches don't have no leaves. So what are you going to eat? What are you going to, where's your nutrition? In the trunk or the backbone? Is it in this dry grass that look like it's about to catch on fire in the Serengeti desert? I don't know what you're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, somebody's saying, look at that. There's no leaves on there. So maybe some branches were supposed to starve out this time. Break off, snap off. Okay, this is how the trees look when your auntie wants you to go out there and get that switch. But it had to be that one with a little bit of green on it. You could see the green coming through. Because, just a stick or something, it's going to snap right there. You see what I'm saying? Okay. We got a feminine energy here that's in the spiritual group or something. Yeah, justice is coming. So what has been nourishing you? If you didn't have no leaves on your tree, what has been nourishing you? The leaves that's wrapped around the world card energy? Because they dipped in her juice. And so that's the only way that they even really giving you the nutrition. But then you wanted to go beyond that and you wanted to get close to the actual world card and defile it or something in some kind of way. Okay? And so this is a problem. This is a problem? Yeah, somebody's heart is open here. I don't want nobody even talking to me, actually. Somebody saying, are they wrong? Yes, you're wrong. What are you talking about? Somebody don't like to hear what they've done or something, especially not in, my children is like that. My children is like that. They don't like to take account because that's how their family is. They like to sweep stuff under the rug. My children is like that. If I ride to take them to school and the radio is up like just a little bit, I can have my radio up this much, y'all, in the car. oh, turn that down. You know, it's been something like this. At least two of my children, they have this hyper something. If you're in a restaurant and you just start laughing, she gets nervous. She gets like, ooh, don't have people looking. So I don't know. These could be the children of some grays or something like this. I don't know. But that could have been a gray version of these children. They ain't always been like that, right? But and sometimes I could pinpoint that like, why are you, this music is very low, what are you crying about, or something like this. Yeah. All right. So oh, what was that we just seen? Who was that we just seen? I put her back. These people tried to take this Ace of Pentacles to have this person a beggar, but somebody still ain't a beggar. Yeah, and somebody is afraid of this intellectual property that be stealing here. So this is somebody trying to make you think that they pick me, look what I can do. But now somebody's scared because you was taking this from the person that I was actually supposed to choose, bitch. What is wrong with you? And now we all cut off from it, and we about to be all dried out because of what you did, because you couldn't stop. You couldn't stop. So these could be doves here. So these was him, the Holy Spirit is like the dove, right? So these, when Jesus went and knocked over that table or went snapped on them people or yelled and screamed and cussed, I'm pretty sure he did, and knocked that table over or whatever. Like Drea, what was her name on the Mob's Wives or whatever, when she knocked that damn table over. You see what I'm saying? This because they was given these world card energies that belong to America. They was sending these or transporting these across the world to feed our enemies, to empower them. This is why you can't have what you have. I don't know why somebody think they so fucking smart or something. You cannot do that. And this is like the, be quiet, we're not gonna let, bitch, you don't have no standing over me. You don't have no arms that didn't already. You tried to take off my arms and put them on you. Karma bites. These is bitches like, oh, they'll humble themselves in front of this man for you or something like this. Bitch, it's not going to happen. You hoes is not over me. Point motherfucking blank, period. The nigga you running after ain't even over me. So what are you talking about? You don't have to fake nice with me, because there's some hoes that you niggas is connected to I will never fuck with like that. And they will never be a part of what the fuck is about to be built in my honor. Your tactics ain't working. Okay? People doing whatever they want to do, saying whatever they want, stealing what they want to steal, whatever. Okay, so I'm saying what I'm going to say. Right? Yeah, the moon energy has something to do with harming this child or doing something to somebody's child. It's right there. So these people's like, why you saying that? Whatever, this is what we've been doing. You ain't been doing the right motherfucking thing, so get out of here. All right? And somebody's dealing with this Curious George ass bitch. All right? Somebody realizing, but it's also really a bat or a vampire or a bloodsucker. Somebody's last name is Owens. All right? Also somebody, oh, it could be that singer. Yeah, something like this. All right? And the Ace of Cups here, this is the Holy Spirit. There's a dove, white dove here on this cup. And then, again, somebody tried to get the Holy Spirit sick. They really did. Okay? So that this African bull or water buffalo can get these people that they've been hiding in the underground out of the underground. Now, I don't know what this means. Something is being hidden. That these people want to have this baby lion or the queen or the king, right? The king of kings or of everything in the reverse. They could say you childish or you don't know how to hold your tongue. Well, I'm not in a professional. I'm pretty sure when the kings and queens is in their setting, in their whatever, they already in, whatever, they do. Of course, if I'm going to be on national television, we're not there yet. Okay? We're not there yet. You know, you can't even fake me out to make me think that this is the highest it goes. Yeah, no. Yeah, and this moon was the one that did this. Okay? So this person is America's Most Wanted with this masculine. Okay? They could have turned the Emperor in reverse. All right? To get many different... But it also freed up this child, I think, or this person to have many different options here. Okay? So this could be like a Maleficent, you know, in the one girl and everything like this. Something about the black Moors and the white Moors. All right? This person could have also had something to do with the murder of this West energy. Because somebody was trying to get rid of these niggas or something like this so that they can hold the money. Somebody is controlling somebody else's money, but you controlling my money, honey. And that's not gonna ride with me. So this person could have did something to this cheat. And somebody's like, I'm just doing this. What I'm doing this all for you. No, the fuck you ain't, because I don't know nothing about what you're doing. So don't try to bring me in on this shit in the first place. Now, somebody could be a ratchet or something like this person, and they wish that I would be more something. I don't know, like Hillary. I don't know. I don't know. Or more savage. Like, somebody might be saying, well, you never had to kill a man with your bare hands or something. But like I said, in this day and age, everybody's hiding from the real big dog. That's not even lifting a finger, really. There's a difference between royals and others. They have people that serve them. They get paid to do this. It ain't like they're slaves. It's different than this race of people that's trying to enslave a whole nation by taking these social security numbers and spreading them out to all these different people all over the world so they can come here. And if they kill the family, then you could walk away with the social security number. You can pretend like you these people. And then we're just going to start this shit all over again and again and again. Just keep the baby or leave one of the daughters there or something like this so we can have the eggs. Because it ain't what we had, but it'll do. And whatever this is. And I'm saying no. Yeah, I'm saying no. Down you go. Okay? Down you go. You have to find another way. Like, start some fucking businesses, some real ones or something that you're proud of and that you don't have to use other people, human resource. Because this is something else. This is something else. What I'm even challenging the motherfuckers that say that they all the way there. The man behind the man or the thing behind the thing. I want to meet this person or this thing or this entity. You see? That's where I'm at. I don't even know if it's really very much, it's like something I personally have to do or challenge here. I mean, I kind of just don't know if it matters about the people, but the people don't care about themselves. So I'm not going to continue to fight for the people. If the people don't care about me, they don't support me, and then they don't care about themselves, or they want to charge at me when I tell them the truth about something. Then it's going to be just about me. You know what I'm saying? And if my children have turned against me, it's just going to be about me and God. You know, and if my husband is turning, it's just going to be about me and God. And I'm just going to go higher and higher and higher. And I'm not going to be able to look at family the same. If it's my community, my village, my family, I'm not going to be able to look at you the same. And I don't want to kill you unless you try to put your hands on me to kill me. Because I got something to do. And I can't have you getting in the way of that. You understand? But it would be because you put your arms around my neck and probably choked me out. And I got the vision of it or something like this. And now guess what? You're not the same as me. And you might have chosen to try to choke me. And I just might have to burn your ass in a lake of fire. Where there's nothing left. So you can't keep coming back. Doing the same thing over and over again. Producing this horrible seed and so on and so forth. Because I like to go and gut the thing out. You know what I'm saying? I want to go, you know. I can sit there like my sink the other day. It was smelly. My garbage disposal. And then I'm like, oh, it stinks so bad or whatever. I cleaned out the sink. That didn't help. Of course it's not. There's something down in there. So I had to get a lemon and stuff like this and I think I put some salt or baking soda on it or something. Put the motherfucking thing, put it on. Okay, and then now it's refreshed or something. And he was like, what did you put in there? And I said, it was like a half of it. He said, did you chop it? I said, no, that's the point of it. You know, every time you do it a little bit, the lemon is still sitting there. Every time you do it a little bit, you know, the water is running on it. Every time somebody run the water, and a couple of times it's going to be gone or whatever. You see? And so, you know, yeah, I had to get to the problem in the deep inside this little thing or whatever. I could clean that sink out 100 times, but the stank was coming from inside. You see? So these people bore false witness or bear false witness against somebody. And that's why they're going in here. Okay? Into this pit or whatever this is here. I don't want to. I said I don't want to share my... I know what can happen. This could end this shit for good. So the people that's trying to say, oh, we going to do this and but they're not really freeing you. This is just another system of something. They're not. And the Daenerys that y'all been running the streets with as rebels talking about we'll never be royals, they wasn't even the real Daenerys. The Daenerys. They wasn't the real money. They were stealing. These are people that was doing crafty counsel behind the scenes. Stealing from me. And then putting themselves in high places so they can judge me after they use these sticks to beat me or something like this. it's like some people could have watched these people, 7 people at least rape this child in they sleep or something. And these is the people that's up there trying to stop you from, or say, yeah, this child was bad. Well, damn, was it because you was raping them? Or are you just lying so you can continue to go down there and rape them some more in their adulthood? That's why you're trying to keep this person blindfolded. What is wrong with you? Yeah. Or this could be a little boy that this happened to. Okay? Some boys in the community, because by somebody that's a gay person or something like this. All right? It could be something like that. Like, I don't do what nobody else tell me to do. I don't know what somebody's talking about or something like this. Yeah, so somebody's not going to be out in the cold, okay, because they saying that this is the fake son of David, and then there's the victory right here. Like, I'm even, somebody thought that they were smart. I'm not even on the same wavelength with you. You had that already, and now I have to do what I got to do for myself. I don't sit up under no motherfucking body and wait for them to tell me what it's going to be or something like that. No, not when God showed me then. You know, that not when God, if I trusted you a little bit or I loved you, not when God showed me then. Not when God showed me then. Now, again, I could go pull a nigga up off the thing if they ain't, after this victory or something like this, but I got to worry about my own self. Something like this. Yeah, we got this set. So, because some of these people, they couldn't know who to make happy. Oh, bitch, that's where because when you take that oath to that queen, bitch, that come first. You better knock a bitch in her mouth if she talking about killing your queen. I don't give a fuck if it's your wife or your daughter. Most people that's respectful or got some integrity, they're going to respect that anyway. Who the fuck are you thinking you going to challenge the queen? Like, what is you doing? Whether she got guards around her or not, what is your problem? You going to put your hands on this person? Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know, regardless of what you think, this Willie or this willy-nilly, this somebody been acting like Nelly, okay? Like off a Little House on the Prairie, okay? I used to watch it. Somebody been acting like Nelly, okay, to one of the Olsen girls, okay? We got the whatever these people are saying, yeah, we got this snake here, but this person is clean. This person been made clean by God. So can't no man judge this woman here. All right? Yeah. So these people thought they was going to be fruitful or something, and somebody thought they was going to be the Lord energy and kind of like still match make people with their own people or something and be fruitful, but that's not happening. Okay? It's just not. Okay? It's saying a binding man is bound by his contract or his... Okay, wait. Where was we at? To affect one in contrasting or compulsory or sorry manner with a contract or a judgment, so long as a contract or an adjudication or a legal relations duty or obligation, it is said to be binding. A man is bound by his contract or promise, by a judgment or decree against him, by his bond or covenant, by an estoppel. I don't know what that is. Istanbul. Okay. And let's see who the binder is. A written memorandum. Oh, that's a little bit coming out there. All right. Of the important terms of a contract and insurance, which gives temporary protection to insured pending investigations of risk by insurance companies until former policy is issued. This is Turner versus Worth. So I said something about Tina Turner earlier. So somebody's name could be Tina or Turner. A receipt for earnest money or a deposit paid to secure the right to purchase a home. Now you could be a home too. Now where somebody want to put stuff in you. Okay, store things. Okay. Also, cartel people could be storing something inside of you, or these women could have been carrying something over in their womb, babies, to birth them here quickly so they can get some kind of footing here, or there could have been stuffing some drugs in between these women's legs and sending them over here. Okay, we got the sun shining here. This is like somebody like, how dare you tell on me for trying to send drugs in your country and corrupt your people or something like this or whatever this is. But really, it's not benefiting me. It's benefiting that bitch that you was hiding down there in Mexico with the rest of my people probably that have been going there for centuries or at least for the last 75 years doing the same thing to prepare for this day. Okay? So somebody would not be able to see it coming here. Okay? But nobody can buy or sell me or nobody can have anything like any straps on me. They can't have any. So they're trying to do it by law, but you're doing it illegally, dude. This whole thing is shut down. You a thief. You can't even be in heaven. You can't even do nothing like this with paperwork or something because you a fucking thief. Like, what are you doing? You wouldn't even have that access to be going behind the courtroom and just doing whatever you want in the courts with paperwork without the person ever showing up and whatever. You shouldn't even have that clearance. You don't even have that clearance. So who's giving you the clearance? Okay. Somebody's benefiting or thought they would. Yeah, by both buyer and seller. Okay. So I don't know. Somebody is doing something like this. Okay. I don't know if this is, if somebody's following their own rules or something here. All right. So the sun is shining. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, but somebody's still shining, or they always been. And then again, there's something not being birthed, or somebody saying, oh, you said that. Oh, well, I'm going to stop you from birthing a nation or birthing something. But somebody said, whoa, not so fast. Okay. Not so fast. And I'm seeing this energy here. Whoever this man that need a leg up or something, when you get this victory, you don't help this person. 7 of Wands is saying this in reverse. Don't protect this person. Somebody got to get something. Yeah. Somebody about to get it. Jail. What else is that down there? In the flood. And we got the Queen of Wands. All right. So the Queen of Wands is calling judgment on somebody. Okay. To be stopped right in their tracks. All right. Because somebody tried to cause a flood. This flood could also mean some people from the waters or these areas came in to have sex with someone, or they could be having somebody in a trap house and having them have sex. It could be me, myself, and I. This could be 3 energies here. And they have I or myself in a trap house using my image or making my image graven. Okay, I heard raven. That's so raven. Somebody's making my image graven. So nobody's coming around me with the energy like they used to parade around me or serenade, because they already have a version of me, or the original me, or the royal me, or somebody that's in some kind of place that's sleeping with these people, or one person or something like this. They're not supposed to be messing with any. That's why he said, don't make no images in my likeness. Somebody is like, oh, am I wrong or something like this? I fucking said no. I am going to take in my own energies and be in control of my own energy here. Clones, whatever fuck you got, put that shit on lockdown in some kind of fort or something like this and lock it up. I said no. If you gave something to Africa, go get it back. If you got a bitch in Mexico like me, go get it back. I said no. You were given, I didn't give you. You took all them leaves. I said no. You listen to these bitches and these leaves. You have this. Isn't that suffice for you? I said no. The Magician, or your green grasses you represent and put on high so bad. These people could be coming from these grasses and been putting in this bush. Okay? The nut bush. Yeah, Tina Turner. The nut bush. She called it the nut bush. This is what I said. Because all these people is making money off the Queen of Wands womb. That's why they sending people in on her in her sleep. And that's why they control this woman to be maybe promiscuous at some point in time. However that mean, or giving. This could even be energy-wise. Okay, somebody just be giving love and giving it all the time. You don't even know that you're doing that, or you don't even know you're doing anything wrong. Okay, some packages in reverse here. UPS, okay. The brown energy, somebody could be brown skin or last name Brown. Okay, but we got this energy here. All right, where something is going on with these people in this bush. Somebody trying to steamroll something here. Oh, well, we got to keep on moving or something. Nigga, I know you didn't think ever I was going to agree to whatever this is. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Somebody is above this shit, okay? And it's just the bottom line. All right, we got this energy with the water and with the star energy or whatever, the clouds. It's a lot of, you know, reciprocation or what, precipitation energy here. Okay. Something about alchemy too. Like, I I'm seeing somebody was putting like rice or something in a thing and spray it around. Like somebody utilizing water and something else, water and goo or something like this, or water and something here. Also, I was thinking, a lot of these people are, you're going to be going to these practitioners and all these people that's from these countries that know about all this stuff, because really, if you've been in America for the past 400 years, we forgot about that stuff. So the only people that would really be honest with yourself, the only people that will be really bringing that shit in here is the people that came in from the past 25 years, 30 years or something, from all these other places, like different countries, Afro, Latino, different places. They would have been bringing this spell work in. So it's almost like problem, reaction, solution. The problem was that somebody let all these people in here, they start doing this work on you, smash and grab. They was getting let right out of jail. That nothing was happening to them. And then now somebody sat there and see what America would do about it or something like this. And now these same people are trying to tell you, get this and spray it in your house, get that and do that, or something like this. And it's just like, oh, okay, so that's what this is all about, right? That's what this was all about. So now I'm gonna, the people that's trying to remove me or replace me is about to tell me what they brought in here. So these illnesses that they said that the colonizers brought in, motherfucking pox. It was talking about, like we talking about right now, ailments in our homes, people attacking you in your home, doing these things like this, kidnapping and offering up your children to the water. So all these little black girls, the American little black girls that was ended up missing that nobody talk about, what are these offerings? They show you some lady with some nice gentle clothes on with some necklaces and a dashiki or some shit wrapped around her head, going to the lake and putting a bowl there or something. But who else has the bowl? The page with a fish in it. Somebody has been taking your little American seed or something like this and offering it to the water. Here, prostitution, Rhode Island, the last place to make prostitution illegal, not about 10 years ago or something. I don't even think it's been that long. 666, that's the mark. Something to do with this mark, and like I said, oil, the little boys for oil. When they bring them back, I was just watching the red something, whatever this is, March or something like this. A whole bunch of men, well, they showed the black version and the white version of this red run or something like this, okay? And you know, it was a whole bunch of black men and everything like this, women too though, okay? Dressed in dresses and stuff like this or whatever, out in the street, like a little, it looked like a little Freaknik or something. Like it looked whatever, it looked fun, like they was having fun or something like this. I didn't see no real drama or nothing like that. But these people were having that kind of festival or something like this. So once they bring them back, this is like Pinocchio, sending little boys off to these places. But when they come back, they don't come back as boys anymore. They come back as something else. So who's going to fight in our military? Oh, well, the people that's hungry. The people that's coming from the Philippines and Mexico and and they don't understand or understand your struggle. Because the military would have been involved with fentanyl going into your neighborhoods and just fixing this shit already. So something is compromised. Common sense will just tell you that. Yeah, and I'm telling you why. Because somebody was dealing with this energy here. That's stealing somebody else's flow and turning it into something despicable. Okay? They could also be dealing with this King of Pentacles. But it's about this money with them. They're getting this money, but, you know, eventually even big kingpins and shit like this, they end up getting taken down. So even we got this woman here naked and being cherished or something like this, but then look, so people is trying to say, well, if you ain't gonna be good or whatever, you gonna keep talking like that, or you gonna keep standing your ground, then I'm gonna start fucking that nigga again. Somebody could be saying that. I mean, I don't know what kind of people y'all dealing with, but this girl could have lost her head. Something about this flow here. This girl could have lost her head, okay? Hold on. I was getting some. So all right, we'll leave that alone. This not a match made in the underworld, okay? Something like this. Somebody want that old thing back. I just think it's too late. Animal Kingdom here, they're begging and pleading to see what's going on or something like this or whatever. But again, like I said, these are lions trying to eat other lions or trying to eat the main lion. Or these is like the lions trying to eat Simba. Somebody's unbothered, though. I feel like this woman was wearing this cloak or wearing this sun, the energy of the sun, okay? Yeah, and I feel like somebody saying, you know what you did. You tried to smother that man, or you something like this. Some of these people are keeping these men hostage so they can't come back to their God, or they can't come back to their woman or to their spouse or their wife or husband or something like this. Like, this is real shit right here. Yeah, with the underworld, working with the underworld. Okay, to keep people strung up and drain them of their energy here. Okay. Yeah, but this person can't steal something. This brown, whoever this is right here, this King of Pentacles, this girl that's cloaked like me or like the sun, whoever these people is, they can't take something here. This couple that's in reverse in the community, somebody can't take something. This father can't take something, okay? These people that want to fight about it can't take something. It's something like that. These black bulls or Tauruses can't, African Tauruses, they can't take nothing. Or lions. These could be like something look like a lion, but it look like a this, it look like a that, something like this. I just seen two black lions coming up to some little animals or something like this, okay? Yeah, for these children or something like this. But it's some other kind of beings that they're creating in some labs, letting them loose in these parks. But hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Somebody don't understand.